Have you ever cheated or been cheated on? If so, what happened?
That's a long story.
You want to go
Andre?
first?
Oh, yeah.
You want to go first? Who?
All right, Erika, bring us in. Erika, bring us in.
What do you mean?
Bring us in, Erika.
Oh.
Intro.
Hey guys, we're back with another podcast.
Number 3.
Number 3. We have a special guest.
Let's hear
up,
that
Jay?
intro, girl.
What up?
No,
How's it
let
going?
us hear that intro. We need an intro.
I don't have an intro.
All Coming to the stage, we got the buffest Filipino I know, a WWE enthusiast. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Used to be a counselor, now he's a security guard, so he'll throw you out of school in a heartbeat. Andre Hernandez.
How's it going? How's
The crowd
it going?
goes wild. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Hold on, we got a crowd on here.
You got a sound board?
Oh, that's the wrong one, huh?
That was kind of
That's
weak.
the crowd.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Had to find it. Welcome to the podcast. Man.
Appreciate it, man.
Welcome to the podcast.
Appreciate you having me on here.
This is your first podcast?
Yeah.
If you stutter, it's all right. Man.
All right. Yeah.
All right, if you mess
It's
up,
all good.
Erika mess up all the time, so it's cool.
It's all good. I'll be
No, I don't. I'm a natural.
All right, we got our icebreakers powered
Okay.
by Hella Awkward. You know, it's black owned, Asian owned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, minority
Yes.
owned.
We got sponsors?
No, not yet.
Oh,
We
not
just
yet.
shouting them
Y'all-
out, man. Just
Y'all
showing
Y'all
love.
need to sponsor us though, because. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this first one. I have 2 cards today
Uh-oh.
because I want to do something a little different.
Why you got extra?
All right. Are you letting someone fly out, all expenses paid on the second date?
Am I letting somebody fly out?
All expenses paid on the second date.
Hell no.
Nah.
I can't do
Why?
I got trust
it.
issues.
Yeah, you gotta trust them, bro. Like,
Second date? I don't
Second
know about
date?
that. Even if it's all paid. I don't know. I like to slow play it.
well, I
Not
guess
even just.
here's the thing: if you make it past the first date, then I know you're worth a second date a lot of times.
Exactly.
But it depends on the situation, right? Are we talking? Are we actually?
I would say you're talking, you like the vibe, you like them, no red flags.
Yet.
I might.
Yet.
All expenses paid is crazy though.
That is
Because that means
'Cause
that
I'm broke.
you're paying for them.
That
right?
means you're paying for everything.
That would be a no for me
Dang.
See?
right away.
Nope.
You're paying for everything?
Nope.
No.
Nah.
Oh,
It's too expensive.
You
in this
gotta do
economy.
something.
It's too expensive. I can't do it.
You're gonna have to pay for the meals, pay for the Uber, pay
I
for
feel like
something.
I did that with you.
You did that with me?
Yeah.
Girl, you live down the highway.
That doesn't matter.
She ain't like she flying
Anytime,
me
y'all,
out.
anytime we went out to eat, guess
Remember
who
that time
paid?
I came to get you?
Remember that time I bought you that
pulled up in
$200
an
jacket
SRT. Pulled up
at
in an
Columbia Center
SRT.
Mall?
Corvette.
Oh my god.
at Zoomies?
That's crazy.
Where's the love?
None?
None. You feel me?
Got
Yeah,
none.
we went up to the cashier and they asked us, "Oh, are y'all together? Y'all dating?"
What I
Right
say?
away he
What I
said, "Nah."
say? We just friends.
Nah,
We're
We,
just friends.
we didn't know at the time. Though.
Exactly.
So
True. See?
Yeah.
Erika hating, bro.
You change
Yeah,
your
that's
answer.
wild.
I still stick to no.
Yeah, I
All
probably.
right, no.
I
I
say
thought
no.
Monica would go
I'm-
to something
I'm
a lot
not.
better, in my opinion.
Yeah. All
It's too
expenses
expensive in
paid
this
is
economy.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. People really do that though.
Yeah, I know.
Facts.
And they be getting their heart broken.
Mm-hmm.
And then on
Yeah,
top
women,
of that, too, people be
women be getting flown out a lot.
But no, man. It's all right, go.
You
Sorry,
feel
go.
me?
But would I get flown out? Yeah.
By who?
No, I'm saying if somebody wanted to do that for me, I would probably accept it.
You hear this?
No,
Next question.
nothing expected.
Next
You know what I mean?
question.
Okay. The
Only-
second one is
Only person flying you
this
out
one
of
is
me.
a little,
I
I think
ain't
everybody
doing
can
it.
relate.
Oh.
Have you ever cheated or been cheated on? If so, what happened?
That's a long story.
You want
Right,
to go
Andre?
first?
Oh, yeah.
You want to go first? Who?
Andre, you go first. You
Oh,
are
me?
guest.
Oh, yeah. I have I ever cheated? No. Have I ever been cheated on? Yes. Most recently. Shoot. Y'all know the story. My God.
Sum it up. Just sum it up.
Yeah,
Make
we don't
it
need to go into
real,
detail.
real fast.
Yeah. Basically, I was with my partner, my ex, for about a year and a half.
Okay.
And long story short, her and, a coworker of hers that, just so happened she was friendly with, end up, we don't have to go to explicit. Yeah, it got a little too friendly. And to sum it up, I mean,
Erika set us up, didn't she?
He had a whole family and whatnot.
Dang,
So it's like,
no, because yours is more wild to me.
Which one?
One that's got the little
that
proof.
wasn't getting cheated on. She was just crazy.
Oh, that's true.
That was just a lie. I got cheated on. I was at lunch at work, right? And the ex, we were on a break, but then I'm thinking we're back together. And then I look on her Instagram and she got a whole boyfriend and all that. It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you got to take a L to find treasure.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe it was a lack of communication.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe she was just foul.
That's true.
But all men got to go through it, though.
Facts. Nah, you don't have to, but it does.
It builds character.
It builds character.
For sure.
I'll say that.
You need to have your canon moment.
Because I know what I don't want to deal with. I can spot a red flag now. And,
Facts.
No.
He's stood in the booty now.
Sometimes you just got to, let karma come around.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Now you look like you're on vacation in Cuba.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Now look at you.
Where's your fedora at?
He has one.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, y'all do me.
See?
Okay.
Well,
Of course, I've been cheated on. And I don't know why.
I feel like most women have, though.
Yeah.
Everybody has nowadays.
But honestly, I just think if you allow it the first time, like it happened to me the first time, and then I took him back, it happened again. It was like they don't respect you if you let them. That's why, you just don't allow it. Sometimes you can't help that it happens. People are just dirty and grimy, But yes, I have been cheated on every single relationship. Except this one.
Nah, that's good.
I was about to say.
How about to say?
Anyways, we're going to move on. Erica setting us up with bad questions, dog.
If you have been cheated on, or if you've cheated, tell us what happened in the comments.
Facts.
We want to know.
Us in the comments.
Also, would you ever fly somebody out, all expenses paid?
No.
Vice versa.
No.
I got bills to pay.
It's dudes that do that, though.
I know.
All right, so look, today's topic is tattoos in the workplace. So those of you who know Andre, on the game we call him Dre. You feel me? Or feeling Uzi or whatever you want to call him. You feel me? That's his gamer tag, by the way.
Yeah.
You working in a school, you got tattoos.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because we didn't grow up with teachers with tattoos or anyone at the school had tattoos like that. So how is that?
A lot of people, when they first see me, they're very kind of like not taken aback in the negative way, but they're more like, "Oh, you're tatted," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am," and that doesn't, change the fact that I can do the job well,
Facts.
So I'm like,
that's facts.
My parents, obviously is like that's my character. This represents me,
right.
But I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm able to put on the table to help my coworkers or, my team become more efficient. And so I think it just adds another layer to me because they see me and they're like, oh, well, he sticks out. So
that boy an onion, he got layers.
I got layers. You feel me?
You need a one right here.
I know. I should get a leg one, but, tattoos are expensive.
I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I want a leg sleeve, but I don't want my upper leg is the most sensitive part.
Oh, really?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I thought about it, but I'm like, if I do have extra bread, I feel like right now I'm just done just because I got everything that I needed. Yeah.
They taxing.
So I'm like, if I'm gonna get another tattoo, I'm going back to Iowa to get tatted by my artist. So
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Have you ever had a tap out? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, like
I just learned about
too
that.
painful. Too painful.
Like basically, I think it's like you get tatted until you can't take it anymore. You
You
can get as many tattoos as you want.
I've never had that before. No.
That's crazy.
I just learned about that.
Yeah. Some
Forget
people
that.
got too much money. They be doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not.
No,
Me
it's
neither.
completely free.
Oh, it's free.
It's free, but
I
you
didn't know
just they do it in Dallas. I have a friend that goes and gets it done.
It's free. My God.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I see if I'm putting stuff on my body, I want it to have meaning. I don't want
Right.
just anything random on my body. Cause like, I feel like your skin, I mean, your body's like a canvas, right? So like, I'm going to put something meaningful on there rather than something random, you know?
So what about that Scooby-Doo on your back?
Oh man, that's a different story.
really?
Nah, just for me, I never had a job where I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I was working at Verizon in barber school, and when we started, it was very like dress up shirt, dress pants, all that.
Yeah.
Dress shoes. But eventually they were like, oh, you can wear jeans and you can let your tattoo show. So because of my arm tattoo, I had a long sleeve, but then they switched the policy.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, can I get a t-shirt? They was like, nah, you good. Just keep the long sleeve, dog. I was like, dang, how y'all gonna switch the policy and not give me no t-shirt?
Exactly.
So they did me dirty.
I just feel like it's crazy that we're in 2025 and it's even a thing.
Yeah.
Facts. I feel
Yeah.
like all barbers are tatted though. So,
Yeah.
we good in the workplace.
But
I feel
that's
like-
different.
I feel like it's very surprising when you meet somebody that has no tattoos. Like I feel like everybody has at least one, even
Yep.
one, just one minor, small one,
Yeah,
or
mine
you
as
got
well.
something. So
So you haven't had to deal with this because your tattoo isn't really like.
Mine's between my fingers, but that has been a thing where they like when I went to the bank, it had to be hidden. So
That's crazy.
mine's hidden, but I have always wanted like hand tattoos. Now I can because I won't be in a different profession.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want like hand tattoos, kind of like a henna, but
yeah,
kind of like Dre's.
yeah.
No, he ain't got no. Them ain't real tattoos. Them is color.
And then I want a rose one down my arm. It's so expensive though.
It is.
It's the only reason why I haven't done it.
I'm gonna get a
expensive.
portrait of Erika on my.
We should go to
on my
Vegas
nipple.
and get one there.
You seen on TikTok they got one where it's like $10
Yeah.
for a small one.
Yeah, they're small, like
Yeah.
these.
Yeah,
So you can't get more than one, then, huh?
you can.
Oh,
You
we
just
should
gotta
go
pay
do
for it.
that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would
Erika's
do it,
never
though,
been to Vegas,
but-
so I got to take her.
Oh, really?
No, I've never actually been
Vegas
like in
low-key
Vegas.
lit.
I've
It
only
is.
Like
been there
Vegas.
to like
I'm going there next
stay.
month.
You are?
Yeah, WrestleMania, WWE. You feel
See
me?
that leads to the next question. Matter of fact, let me check my question because I'm gonna make sure I get it right.
Yeah.
How is life being a WWE influencer? Because
Man.
he watched WWE still, even though it's
popping.
You know,
It's popping.
You know,
It's become a mainstream again.
it is.
A lot of people be posting, but John Cena turned heel. The Rock is like, it's just huge. No, it's fun. I like, being able to showcase like what I've always liked. I feel like for the longest time, I kind of was like, nah, I'm not gonna put that so public because I'm like, oh, I'm kind of embarrassed. It's professional
Facts.
wrestling.
Facts.
But I'm like, no, like I like what I like, and I know there's other people out there that like what I like, and so I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just do me and post what I want to post. And like since then, I've posted a few videos that have gone viral and whatnot, and so.
I ain't gonna lie. I went through your comments one time. It was no bad energy, nothing
I know.
negative. I was like,
I
yo,
know.
what?
I know.
There's a
Yeah.
whole community out
Yeah,
there.
See what happens when you do just what you like.
exactly. You find other people, and I've been to a few shows where, it's nothing but positive energy. Honestly, the community is awesome, so I'm excited.
And
That's
that boy
cool.
out here in
Yeah.
the community.
I know.
You rich.
I know. I feel
Hey,
like you're so
Andre-
active.
Andre done gone viral in all
Yes.
his accounts, it feel like, bro.
No facts. I have.
Go
When he
follow
first
him
got
on
out here,
TikTok.
I met him. He's like, yeah, man, I'm an influencer for counselors. Like, what?
Yeah, man.
Then you go through his page. They got a little wild, man. When you go too deep in them comments,
I know.
they get a little wild.
People be just
yeah.
be blunt,
Yeah.
just to say the least, and I'm like, I wouldn't be that blunt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's
know.
cool though.
Hey, so let me ask you this.
Mhm.
How was it growing up in an Asian household? Because they have a what's the word?
Is it like stigmatism?
They got like a stereotype,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Of like all Asian parents
Yeah,
are
because I have Asian friends too.
not angry, but like super strict and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how was that?
So my parents, they were never really like strict.
You never
know what
got
I'm
beat?
saying? Look, I got my butt whooped. You know what I'm saying? If I started acting up,
Hey.
but I'm glad. I'm honestly, I'm appreciative of the way that I was able to grow up because my parents were never like, oh, like you can't do this, this, and this. But I yet still had the freedom. They trusted me to do what I want because they wanted me to experience life, you know? And I'm grateful for them just because of the fact that, yeah, like, you know, they've been able to help raise me and really give me a good perspective on what life is about. So, yeah, it wasn't like, oh, like, it's so strict now. I'm going to become rebellious now that I'm out of the house since I'm 18. But no.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah. So, like, they gave me some leeway, but also they were like, yo, like, you need to get your.
You had structure.
Right. Yeah, I had structure. Yes. It was organized. Sense. So,
yeah, Erika, she was telling me how some people say they get beat at home.
Yeah,
some parents strict.
Yeah, I have a couple Vietnamese friends, though.
Vietnamese.
Sorry.
Vietnamese,
whatever.
You just said it again.
And shut up. And basically, they would tell me how they would get beat just for like not having A's. If they had a B, they would get beat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like, I mean, abuse. Like she would literally tell me, I was abused. It's normal.
Yeah.
Like getting burnt. Like literally get.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Her mom would get like a lighter and just like burn her.
Damn. Yeah, that wasn't like that for me.
She need me to call CPS?
No.
I call CPS, boy. Dang, that's crazy.
But no, I think there's a difference. I think a lot of Asian households have a lot of structure.
Yeah.
I also feel like you guys are really good with finances for the most part.
I'm gonna say this though. Filipinos, y'all sound like y'all just had a regular upbringing. Some of y'all crazy.
I know.
In what way?
My boy Jazz.
Oh yeah.
My boy Jazz crazy.
He built different.
Facts.
He built different.
Facts.
Jazz is cool though. Shout out Jazz.
Shout out to Jazz.
Yes.
But dang, I lost my train of thought. Again.
You think it's different than how you were raised in a black household?
Like Asians?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is there structure?
I feel like other races are more family oriented. Of course, there's structure, but I feel like
that's true.
In the black community, it's a little more relaxed now. It's not as strict as it used to be. Because my mom, the way she raised me and the way she's raising my siblings is two completely different things. But I understand that she's older now. You know what I mean? She's grown and she's at a different point in her life than she was when she had me.
But let me counter it with this though. See how some of these kids are being raised nowadays, how they acting up.
Or you see it firsthand. You're working at school.
Dude, it's crazy.
He's all, I see it in your house.
I'm like, nah, you guys are fine. But nah, it's just crazy to me that some of these kids have the audacity to be real up and confrontive with you and be disrespectful. And I'm like, that would have never flown like
at all.
And I graduated not long, 10 years ago. 2015 in high school.
You young.
Know
2015, so Erika, when you graduate?
You know how old I am. I was born in 88, okay?
What year?
Well, it would have been 06.
Damn!
You know, I didn't
I
didn't graduate actually until 2019.
Hey, we
had a rough life.
We made it though.
Yo, one day we're gonna talk about my story in my life, why it's the way it is. I didn't really start living until I was like 25.
That's when you met me, huh?
I met you when I was 26.
Yeah, I was the start of your life for real.
It's crazy,
It's
huh?
cool. No big deal. No big deal. Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, I feel like, are your parents like straight from the Philippines or no?
Yep.
They are?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, first generation?
First generation, man.
Damn.
Yep.
So when they came over here, did they have to get like a visa and all that? Or?
Yep. Had to do all that. And
they got citizenship?
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up.
And then they had you here?
Man. Yep. In Iowa, obviously.
Okay.
But
in the U.S.
Yep. My mom, she immigrated. She was the first one to immigrate. And then she bounced around because she was working the lab for obviously, in the medical field. And she was first living out in LA and then lived in Houston for a little bit. And it's kind of like travel nursing. So like she was able to travel. And so then she ended up in Iowa. And then that's when my dad finished school. And then that's when he flew out. And then that's where they pretty much started their lives together. And then
dang, so they already knew each other? Like they were already together?
Yeah.
When she was doing all this over here?
Yeah. He was finished up school. So.
Dang. Who's older, your mom or your dad?
My dad.
Dang.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
Have you? No, you
One
haven't.
of my friends, Danielle. That's how her parents met. Her dad was a traveling nurse or something.
But no, his parents were already together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Know that.
Yep.
Don't know nothing about that girl.
Yep. They was married. They got married in the Philippines, and then they split because
crazy.
obviously she had to go. She was done. She had to work. Wanted to come to the United States, and then
Maybe Filipino parents just nicer.
probably
Y'all ain't like regular Asians, man.
we different. That's for sure.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. I got an Asian dude I cut. Oh, he's hilarious. He's like, yeah, man, I'm dead inside, bro. He has no emotion to it.
Dang.
Nothing.
See?
I told
Nothing.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder
No.
what it is or why. I think it's just passed down.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
It's
just the norm.
generational.
It's their
Yeah.
norm.
But
Yeah. But then you would think they would grow up and be rebellious.
Yep.
I know I was. I wasn't raised in an Asian home.
That's because you're Mexican. Y'all crazy. That's different. That's different. Y'all
How?
are crazy.
How?
Y'all just are. Everyone knows. Everyone knows Mexican women are wild, right? Yeah.
First of all,
give us an
deny it.
explanation. Give us an
It's
it's because you
explanation.
know what? In Mexican households, I feel like the dad. I didn't have a dad growing up, by the way, y'all. So I was raised by my mom my whole life. But normally, in a regular Hispanic household, the dad is always at work.
Mm-hmm.
Always. It's kind of like he's there, but he's not there, right? And the mom is usually around. But our moms are like, like my mom honestly was not. She was so busy working and going to school, she didn't know a thing I was doing. She assumed. But I just feel like they're not very involved because they're so out of tune of what's going on. Huh?
You was out in them streets acting a fool.
Yeah, I was out
Yeah.
at like clubs by like 15, 16. I was drinking by the time I was 16. And I was just out because I didn't have a
crazy.
dad to lay it down, right? I didn't have anybody to really like put me in place. My mom was working, going to school. She didn't have time for that.
Dang.
So no one was really around.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's different. I just feel like that's normal in a Hispanic family, though, if you think about it. That's
I don't
why
know.
a lot of Hispanic women get pregnant really young. That's just my opinion. There's just no real structure at all.
Dang.
Your mic.
They can hear me. Y'all can hear me. I know.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just what I think.
Traditionally, Hispanic women are just, it is
What
what
are
it
you
is.
talking about?
It is what it is.
We're just spicy.
That's the.
You can't handle
that's
the
it.
heat. Stay out the kitchen, okay?
I'm gonna tell you right now, dog.
Dang.
Andre, you dated a Hispanic woman.
Yeah.
It was rough, huh?
Eh.
That's yes.
Yeah.
That's a yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like full Hispanic or like mixed?
She was Mexican. This was back in Iowa.
See?
It wasn't long, but
Well, that's
It
what
wasn't
we're,
long.
We're talking about Iowa.
yeah.
Hold on, man.
It's still Mexican.
Yeah.
There's a heavy Hispanic population.
I mean,
in
what are
Iowa.
y'all trying to say?
Where you
What-
from?
what's
It
the
is.
deal?
Where I'm from, it ain't none.
Well, obviously, I grew up in a very predominantly white community. But then when I moved out and then lived up in the central part of Iowa, the capital,
Mm-hmm.
that's when it became more diverse. Actually, it really became more diverse when I went to college,
Mm.
honestly.
That boy
So,
was in college. Where you go to college at?
Win Penn University.
What? Where is
Yeah.
that at?
For
That
little private
sound,
school.
that
Osceola,
sound
Iowa.
Asian.
No, I don't
Wink, bang, you know?
It's Quaker, bro.
Oh,
Quaker.
dang.
Yes, bro.
Oh.
Quaker school, man.
Quaker school.
Yes. You know the Quakers? Not Quaker Oats. Don't be getting mixed up.
No,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I only
that's
know
what I was
Quaker
thinking.
Oats, cuz.
I know.
Yeah. But you know about Quakers? I mean, you grew up in that part of Iowa.
I was gonna
Hey,
say,
no,
yeah.
Quaker Oats is
Yeah.
is right there.
Yeah,
cuz.
exactly.
On the river.
Yeah,
his
his hometown
we made
stink.
cereal. You
His
feel me?
hometown stink.
It do stink.
They be getting a stench. I'm
But
like,
look, if you work there or you know somebody that worked there, they'll bring you 45 boxes of cereal. I kid you not.
facts. Shoot.
Everything. Captain Crunch, all that, bro.
Oh my god.
You ain't
I
never
remember you
seen
telling me
that.
that.
Girl,
Oh
we
my
was
God.
stocked up if you know somebody.
Hey, but y'all in Iowa got the worst potholes of all time.
Dang.
That's just his
Of all
town. Mine
time.
Nah, that's gonna snow.
didn't. Yeah, that's because the snow
and
deteriorates all
that,
the
you know?
all the elements of the weather.
Crazy.
That boy worked construction.
Yeah, man.
That boy worked construction before.
I just be knowing stuff
See?
No.
like that.
That's funny. Hey, so what brought you to Arizona exactly?
So I graduated from my grad program with my master's degree in professional school counseling. And then after that, I kind of came to a crossroads because the school that I was interning at, I really wanted to work at. And so I interviewed and I ended up not like getting it. But then I'm like, you know what? Like, I feel like I've maximized all my opportunities here in Iowa. Like, I need to start fresh. I need to get out of Iowa anyways. And I was thinking about it. And so I was like, at first I was like really like frustrated because I didn't get that job because I really liked the school that I interned at. But then I was like, you know what? Let me put myself out there and like see where I want to go. I have the freedom to do so. I have the power to do so. And so I was looking around and I really at the time wanted to live in Seattle, Washington. I was really intrigued by it. I don't know, just the vibe, and I've seen pictures and all that. I've never been. Always wanted to.
Bro, it's rainy as hell out there.
I know, but I like the rain.
You've never been?
I've never been. I need to.
You gotta visit. Definitely, it's a visit place, but not a live.
Yeah. So, but I realize that now because I love living out here. But at first, I was like really looking to move out there, but then I'm like, nah, it's too expensive. I was looking up all the
you're gonna be emo out there.
The cost of living. I'm like, I can't afford that. And if I'm gonna be paying that much, I could be paying that amount for a bigger place somewhere else, you know? So I'm like, okay, let me look elsewhere. I knew for a fact I wanted to be on the West Coast because I had family at the time that lived in California. I wanted to be close to them. And so I was like, okay, well, where else? I never thought about Arizona until I literally came across like a YouTube video because it was my YouTube algorithm talking about living in Arizona. So I clicked on it and that's really what like transpired it. And I went down a rabbit hole of like living in Arizona and the cost of living, the prices.
That's crazy.
And then after that, I was like, yo, I want to move out here. It's at the time, it's affordable. It's close to California and it's a whole new fresh start and it doesn't rain all the time. It's all sunny. And I'm like, I've never heard about, I've never heard a bad thing about Arizona besides the heat.
Right.
But I'm like, okay, the heat is the heat.
That's it.
But so then I finally made, I just applied for like every high school that I could, every school, honestly, that I could look at because I was on a job listing site and I just applied. I didn't know where these schools were at, but I just want to be in Arizona. And so I applied, for at least like 20 plus positions because at the time this was like March, February of 2021. And so this is like the hiring season for like schools right now because they're trying to figure out, who's returning next year and all that. Right. And so I just put myself out there and eventually, one of the schools that ended up being, the first high school for me that I worked at, interviewed me, loved me. And from that point forward, it was March 2021 and I was hired. I accepted the position and looked up the community and it was like a very similar to the community that I was working at previously where I did my internship and it was really nice, up and coming. And then from there I was like, I got to visit, I got to check this out. And
what city was that you got in?
Queen Creek.
Okay.
Yep.
I work out there right now.
Yeah. So
it is not how it used to be.
No, it's crazy how much it's developed within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
How you know how it used to be?
Well, because I just had a client that came in yesterday. A client, not my client. And she was saying that they had a house out. They have a house out there, but their mortgage is about to be paid off. They're gonna sell it and move to the Midwest because she said when they moved out there, it used to be so affordable. They bought their house for $100,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath.
But nothing was out there. No Costco, no Target, no. Yeah.
She said now it's worth over $700,000.
Yep. It's insane. And that's why crazy. I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to afford a house at this point.
Anywhere in Arizona, honestly. And everybody keeps moving here. I know. And everything just keeps going up.
But I'm like,
it is. It really is.
But that's how I ended up out here. So,
damn.
You're going to stay?
Yeah.
You're going to stay?
Yeah.
For good?
Yeah, I'll probably, as of right now, for good. I have no intentions of moving anywhere else. Because, I look at it, I'm like, okay, like, the job I'm trying to get into, I'm like, okay, I can't really, like, just up and move. You know what I'm saying? My family's out here now. You are out here. Yeah. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Your
like, Kenny's out here. Shout out Kenny.
He did what he did, like his mom, cuz. Come on, man.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, like, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, where else would I want to go? I mean, it's going to be, no matter where I move, it's going to be expensive. Moving's expensive. And I'm like, I don't have enough money to do that anyways right now. So I'm like, I'm really just trying to get into what I want to get into. And then, kind of just build from there. And if the calling is for me to move, then so be it. But as of right now, I'm staying.
Yeah.
Damn.
We love it here too.
Yeah, I ain't moving. Let me tell you how I met Andre. Somebody booked on my booksy, right? He booked a haircut with me. I knew it was a 515 number, right? Came in. Yeah, man. Let me get this haircut. Let me do this. Let me do this. You do that. Yeah.
I didn't sound
Did you know him on TikTok yet or no?
No, I never met this guy before. Turns out he was going to a barber shop that my sister used to work at.
Oh, that's right. Callie.
Come on, man. Actually, my
Small
cousin owned that
world.
shop. Shout out Blue. Blades in Des Moines. Let's go. But yeah, that's how I met him. I was like, hey, you know my sister? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Then I told my sister, hey, you know him? Little guy. This guy. She was like, yeah, that's Andre. Yeah, that's how we met.
That's crazy.
Ever
Small
since
world,
then,
man.
Ever since then, I've been taking him to school every day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my stepson right now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Learning from my dad.
And
Yeah, I remember when he said to me, I remember when you were like, oh yeah, I met this guy, I guess from cutting his hair.
Mhm.
And you're like, yeah, and he has a TikTok, blah, blah. We're going to go to breakfast with him. Because remember, we were already planning to go to breakfast.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And
Facts.
I'm like, who and why and when?
Yup.
And then, and it was cool.
Yep.
Because
That boy-
I have a hard time meeting people. That's why.
That boy ordered something he ain't even like, too.
The hot chocolate, remember?
Nope. You know what he
Oh,
ordered?
yeah.
The cinnamon
Biscuits.
toast.
And a
What
hot
was it?
chocolate.
The cinnamon toast.
Hot chocolate.
Cinnamon.
Hot chocolate.
What is it? Cinnamon something.
It was the French toast?
The cinnamon
French
roll
toast.
French toast.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and
Sounds
he
way
didn't like
too
the
sweet.
coffee or hot chocolate,
was hot
whatever
chocolate.
it was.
Yeah, man.
You didn't like it. See, man.
No.
I know, and you wanted to go there the other day, remember?
Well,
Hey, they got one in Queen Creek.
no, I had a decent. We went there another time, and I actually had a decent meal that
Yeah.
time
Oh, okay.
around. But yeah, I brought it up the other day, and you were like, "Nah, it's closed. They shut it down. Or
Yeah.
they changed it. or something."
Somebody else bought it and they renamed it.
Different owner.
But they
See?
got that same one in Queen Creek, so it's probably close to your house.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
One day I'm gonna just pop up at your work like, you trying to go get breakfast?
Who,
Trying to
me?
Go get breakfast. Yep.
Yeah. No, I work in Queen Creek right now, but I'll be in Mesa.
Mesa, Gilbert. That's like on
I
the border of
personally-
Mesa, Gilbert, and Chandler.
It is, but even like going back to the potholes, Queen Creek has by far the worst roads, in my opinion, also.
Why?
I'm pretty sure that's how I got a flat.
Why?
Because there is a pothole in every road because they're like, it's like they're trying to build roads.
Yeah,
for
there's a
all
lot of
this
construction
traffic.
down there.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
construction.
congested down there too. Because
Very
all the
congested.
one way in, one way out.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically. Yeah,
It's like there's not enough
No.
room for all
It's
that.
growing. That's
Facts.
why it's busy.
Mm-mm.
No, they need to put another way in, another way
Facts.
out, another highway, something.
Something like that.
So I know that you're trying to be a police officer, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
We can
Freeze! Get on the floor!
So I know you're in the middle of trying to do that.
Yes.
And then what's the rest of your plans for the year?
So, I mean, right now, my plans are fully focused on just that.
Yeah.
I was, basically just to get into an academy, whatever agency picks me up. Because at this point, I'm just trying to get in.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I've got a few big opportunities on the way right now that are happening here pretty soon. So I'm hoping that that
Mhm.
picks up and that ends up, being locked in and I can start my journey and start an academy here soon. But that's my plan. Right now it's fully focused, fully fledged on just that specifically, just because of the fact that I'm just trying to get to where I want to be. I want to do
Yeah.
something I want to do. I already did
Facts.
enough counseling at the school. I'm like,
Damn.
I realized later, within my last year of being a counselor, I was like, I'm already doing this for students, faculty,
Mhm.
parents.
Mhm.
I'm already, building rapport with the community, whatnot, if you want to
Yeah.
say that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, the only way up, because I'm like, I want to make more money. I want to move up,
Mhm.
Facts.
And it got to a point where I'm like, look, I need to look out after myself. And I was starting to look at other school districts that I wanted to work at. And I was like, dang, y'all ain't paying. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, teachers.
Yeah, it's oh
It's
my
sad.
god, it's crazy. So I was like, okay, I applied for a lot of schools, and I was grateful enough for the fact they were able to give me an opportunity to say, hey, you could become a counselor for us and all that, and great people, but just the pay wasn't right there,
Mhm.
and I was getting paid a lot less than I was getting paid, at the school that I was at. So I
Right.
was like, okay, I need to take a step back and okay, do I really want to do this, right? And so my main thing was too, I'm like, I want to move up on the ladder. And the only way you can move up within education is to become an administrator. And I don't want to do that. That's a full-time 24/7 gig. You know what I'm saying? That's hard work. And don't get me wrong, shout out to administrators, because like what they do is hard, right? I can never do it. But I'm like, I like my weekends. I like all that. But I was like, I want to do something more. I feel like I'm still too hungry and motivated to kind of just stop at education. I'm like, let me kind of go outside of my comfortability and go after something that I always low-key wanted to do. And so I was like, all right, cool. Let me start applying to become a police officer. And
you're trying to get
crazy.
yeah. So like I've already, been through the whole process of, like the polygraph, the psych, the medical, all the steps you got to do. And I already did that once. And all the other agencies that I'm going through, I'm gonna have to do it again. But the thing is, like, once you're through with all that, then you're golden. And that's why I'm just trying to get in at this point, because of the fact that, like, once you're in. And I could, after do a few years, if I really wanted to move to a different agency, I can. But the opportunities are there, and it pays well. Like, that's what I want. I want a retirement.
You just want to be comfortable.
Yeah, I want to be comfortable. I want to do what I want to do. I've always had an interest in law enforcement. And I had an opportunity back in high school. I took a criminal justice class that, at the time, the lieutenant of the police department of my hometown, he was in charge of it. And he actually gave me a call this summer in between from the end of my senior to upcoming my freshman year of college. And he offered me a spot to become like a reserve officer at my hometown. And at the time I had to turn it down because I already accepted a scholarship to play soccer collegiately. I already had all my plans.
Oh God, you've done a lot.
Yeah. So I'm like, and to this day, I still think about that. I'm like, what if I went this route? But then again, if I would have taken that, I don't think I would be here.
Yeah, you wouldn't be here.
And so I'm glad I took this road of, let me go through education. I worked in mental health for a little bit and gain the experience, because now I'm fully fledged, I think more prepared than ever to become a peace officer. And so I'm excited just because I know what I can bring to the table and what awareness I could bring to a community and what I could help do to help elevate a department because of my experience.
Yeah,
so,
especially here in Arizona, I feel like that's going to be good. And if you ever run into the youth, I feel like I could see you really.
My goal is to become a school resource officer at some point. I want to be working in the school as a police officer where I could help. You know what I'm saying? And I've got that experience.
You're gonna have to break up fights again.
But
what if one of the kids put you in a headlock?
Man, that's not gonna happen.
I don't know. These kids like 6'5" now, dog.
I know.
They big.
He's all
I know. They be. I don't know what they eating, but
they eat
steroid sandwiches.
I'm like, man, they do not look like high schoolers the way that when I was in high school.
Yeah. All right. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When you become a police officer, if you see Erika speeding, are you giving her a ticket?
I might give you a warning.
Yeah, be real.
I'm gonna give you a warning.
Because when we was in Washington, it was a dude I cut. Erika's like, "Oh, my husband cut your hair." She used me to get her out of the ticket.
I did not.
You feel me?
No.
Don't use my resources.
What it was he recognized my last name. He recognized my last name, and then
he said, "This you?"
Look, she wasn't gonna tell me either. April said, "Mom got pulled over." As soon as she got home. As soon as she got home.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, I did not even try to use that, but he just let me go. And he told me to tell you hi.
Give her a ticket.
No, you need to give him a ticket, because tell me why. Why are we going?
I'm gonna be out of his jurisdiction.
Why are we going 80 in a 60?
I'm gonna be out of his jurisdiction.
Why are we going 60 in a 45, Avery?
But I'm gonna be out of his jurisdiction.
You're gonna get the most tickets, and hey, work is work.
To be
He's
fair,
gotta give you a ticket.
a lot of people be speeding out here, man.
Everybody does.
I'm not gonna
even
lie
Erika.
to you. Yeah, man.
No,
it's just crazy.
I just think of that TikTok. I gotta send it to you too. It's so funny.
That's crazy. People
Nobody uses their blinkers. Everybody rides you. So yeah, you want to move out to Arizona? Like I've said before on my TikTok, be prepared.
Be prepared for the heat and the traffic.
It's like
she's trying to scare y'all.
It is wild.
It is.
And I do think it's California drivers coming out here mixed in with Arizona drivers.
And you got the snowbirds coming in too.
Yeah.
So it's like a perfect mix
slow
of like
drivers,
fast
right?
It's like, oh my gosh.
Everything's fast.
I just seen an accident right here in front of Walmart.
There's always an accident. Every intersection also.
Before the police got there too.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I got a question, then we can close this out. Speaking of driving, my opinion is, when you're at an intersection, right?
Oh my gosh,
Shut
Andre.
your mouth up. You know when you're at an intersection and let's say you're turning left.
Yeah.
And the light is blinking yellow. Then you're going to turn left.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay, then you have the cars that are turning right. Right? You get what I'm saying?
On the opposite side?
Like, picture this intersection.
Okay.
Yes, they're turning right.
Yeah.
You're going to turn left. Do you go all the way into the intersection when it is blinking yellow, about to turn red?
Yeah.
Do you know that, police officer, that when you're in the middle of that intersection and that light turns red because you're waiting for all these other cars to turn right and you don't have a chance to go, you get a ticket for that.
So what she's saying is traffic coming this way is turning left, and you're going this way, you're trying to turn left.
You're in the middle of the intersection.
Right.
You're trying to take that left. It's blinking yellow.
Her thing is, if this line is backed up, she won't get in this line to turn left, even though it's the middle lane.
And it turns red.
But you're supposed to get in the middle lane,
You're supposed to get in the middle lane.
Thank you.
You're supposed to get in the middle.
You are not supposed to go into the middle of the intersection. Because if that light turns red... No. It's a turning lane.
We learned this in driver's ed. Specifically, you're supposed to get in the middle.
A cop literally told me if you're in that middle of that intersection and that light turns red and you turn, you're getting a ticket.
If you
that's what I'm saying.
If you
don't have a chance,
got to turn at the light.
Yes.
And you're out there too far.
Yes,
is what she's saying.
I'm not talking about.
He said you're going to get a ticket.
But you're still supposed to turn, right?
Yeah.
But if it turns red, you can't turn because it's
I'm still turning.
But if I'm in the middle of the intersection, I'm getting a ticket because I'm not getting hit.
Exactly.
Y'all tell me what you think, but that's what he said, and I agree because I'm so sick of people doing that. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for you to turn right. I got the yellow light. Yeah. I can't even turn. It's already turned red by the time, and I'm stuck in the middle of the intersection.
Supposed to turn.
You know what I'm saying?
Erika be on TikTok. She'd be on TikTok.
Oh, is this what he said? He said on TikTok?
Yes, it was on TikTok.
Told you.
See?
But it's accurate.
Let me ask y'all this question.
Arizona drives me nuts.
Let me ask y'all this question. Since we talking about careers, if y'all could, y'all had the opportunity to switch up your career? If you had the opportunity, and you could make as much money as you want, would you switch it up? Or is there a time period in your life where you wish you would have switched up earlier?
Oh, wow, both.
It's kind of like a double.
You want to go first?
I haven't had to switch up because when I got to Washington, I knew I needed a career and I didn't have a career.
Right.
But let's say the podcast takes off. Let's say my YouTube is starting to take off. I would try to somehow balance both.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do both of them fully. I feel like you can't put all your eggs in one basket, but I don't really have a situation like that because I'm a barber. I already make my own schedule and I can make as much money as I want and all that. So
you would never be an influencer instead?
I hate the internet.
Yeah,
you could be the next Vic Blend.
No, I hate the internet,
hates
bro.
The internet. He does
why.
not like fame.
Here's why.
We haters, man.
Because I literally go through comments sometimes and it's like just 1,000 hate comments. And the guy is not even saying nothing wrong. He's a nice guy. It's just opinion.
Yeah.
Right? There's a barber influencer and he is just talking crazy about people. And he's building a brand off of that. He's making a lot of money, but it's like you're literally spreading negativity.
Yep.
Like I can't even buy his clippers because he's so negative.
Yeah.
So
well, you could be the opposite of that.
I mean, yeah, but there's still people on the internet have no
you have to
respect
not care about what people say though.
And but it's like it's just a thing to be negative towards people.
Yeah, it is.
It's a thing
but
to
that's
be
the thing. I think for me, I feel like I've grown so much that I wouldn't care.
But
because
the reason I'd stay a barber is because like I don't have to do. I barely even post my haircuts and all that. I
he's just happy being a barber.
I'm happy where I'm at. I love cutting hair. It's wonderful.
Me on the other end.
Yeah, go ahead, Erika. Tell your story.
Mine's both. So I really wish I would have. Honestly, no. I wish I could have started waxing sooner because then I probably would have had my clientele built up by now. My goal would be to go into a studio with somebody else. But I didn't do that. I actually gave up on that 2 years ago when I got through training. It was too much. But now that I think about it, I'm starting in the front. So I'm learning like all the ins and outs of the company that I'm going to be working for and waxing for. So it's actually more beneficial because I know how to like talk about product and everything. So in a way, it happened how it's supposed to. However, if I could, my dream since I was like 12 was to be an influencer. So I've always wanted to do YouTube and stuff. My problem is I'm not consistent. So I've really held myself back a lot.
Yeah, she ain't.
But I'm doing better. We've done a podcast every Sunday.
Better late than never.
We 3 in a row right now. We 3 for 3.
3 for
Come
3.
on,
Yeah.
man. 100% from
So
the
if
field.
that ever took off, I
feel me?
honestly, I wouldn't wax. I'm not that in love with waxing that it's like something that I only want to do that.
Yeah.
No,
I feel like-
I love this kind of
I feel
life.
like you'll like the relationships you build with your clients with waxing.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'll ever like fully want to stop waxing. It'll just be like, okay, maybe 2 days a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah. So I've thought about that too. Because even if I start waxing and I do it 5 days a week, my goal would be to eventually just be part-time waxing at that center, just because it's overwhelming. You're doing like 82 to 85 people a day back to back in 15-minute sessions. So I don't, that's overwhelming. I don't want to do that full time. That's just not my goal. My goal would be to go down part time. But if I could be an influencer on the side, then there you go.
You better be posting, cousin.
Or I would have been a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yeah, criminal justice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, another question for y'all. I've never asked this question, but I always ask it to people. I just haven't asked it to y'all yet. Now that I have an opportunity, so right?
Uh-oh.
All right, so.
This ain't a police question, is it?
No, it ain't. No. So if you could have a dinner with any three people in this world, living or dead, who would you be at the dinner table with?
Living or dead? Go ahead, Erika.
You said celebrities or just anybody?
Anybody.
I already know.
Uh-oh. I already know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Erika.
Okay. Well, you said not just celebrities. My first one would be my brother-in-law, Mike, because I would do anything to see him again. So that would be the first one. That's the only person I've ever lost alive. Secondly would be Aaliyah, because that was my inspiration to sing. Because if you don't know, I did sing. Thirdly, oh man, only 3?
3.
It's between Kim Kardashian and Cruze. Oh, or Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Hey,
I can't pick.
You mean?
Oh,
I
man.
mean, you're already alive. We're not talking about you. Okay.
Dang, she ain't gonna have you at the dinner table. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Not
I
significant
don't want to
other.
answer this question no more. Dang.
Go ahead.
All right, look, I'm going to go.
Marco.
Who is Marco?
Marco, my boy. That's real.
Oh
that's
my
realistic,
God. No, for
though.
real.
We went out to eat one time. That's my boy. Marco's the funniest guy on earth.
No, oh my
I don't know
God.
Who Marco is.
So Marco
You'll
is
see
my
one day.
homie. We're going off track here, but Marco's my homie that we met through. What did we meet? How
I
did
met
we
him through
meet?
you.
Yeah, you met him through me. We went go karting 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But Marco's like my homie. I met him working a mental health job a few years back, 2018, and man, this dude, oh my God, he's so funny, man. Shout out Marco, man.
Shout
Yeah,
out
we'll have to,
Marco.
Shout out
I'll have to
Marco.
meet you
Yeah.
sometime.
Funniest dude alive.
So not
Anyways,
Marco.
Go
All
ahead.
right, my 3. I'm going to go Obama for sure. Obama for sure.
Hey, I
Okay, 'cause
respect
he's
that.
black?
You feel me? You feel me?
Why?
Obama,
What do you mean,
Obama be chill.
Bro, he warned us about everything that's going on right now. You ain't seen Leave the World Behind? Watch
Man.
Leave
Yeah.
the World Behind, dog.
You know he directed that.
He
Or
did.
Yeah.
Him and his
Mhm.
wife, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go Obama. That's tough because I need somebody smart. That's tough.
Smart.
Einstein.
For
No.
dinner?
No, I mean like that's tough. I don't know. I want to have dinner with people I can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine. I could learn.
You got like a
from.
hip hop artist that you like?
I'm
wanna-
gonna go.
J. Cole.
I was gonna say J. Cole's.
I do J. Cole. Pause.
Resume.
Adam
I'm gonna go
Sandler.
Pastor Michael Todd. You got to keep the faith in there. You feel me?
Facts.
That's one of my one of them pastors that I like a lot.
Facts.
So,
Okay.
you know, keep it black excellence. You feel
Facts.
me? Black excellence, my boy.
Facts. Facts.
Wow,
facts,
yours are
facts.
shocking.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you
wouldn't
something,
have guessed.
Andre.
Yeah.
You was good at soccer?
I was good at soccer.
Hey, how good we
I
talking?
was so good that I actually got sponsored by New Balance my sophomore year.
Dang. And then what?
Let me get some New Balances.
So I did it so there was this competition, worldwide competition, right? And they took like the top 20 people, like around the world. What you had to do is you had to so it was the New Balance Blackout Squad, right? And they chose 20 people from throughout the world. You had to send in video. And basically from that video, it showcased like your skills. Like you post like you playing like highlights from a game or, you doing trick shots or whatever, right? You had to stick out.
Mm-hmm.
And so you posted your video. And then after that, there was a voting portion for it, right? And so at that point, I can't remember. I think they notified me saying like, hey, like you're like one of the top people that, we're looking at. And then at that point, you had to get people to vote for you in order to get in, right? And so I essentially got, all my team to like vote for me and all that. I like contacted everybody. Like this is like, my sophomore year. And so contacted people like that used to be teachers at my high school, my friends, obviously my family and all that. Contacted anybody that I could get a hold of that had an email address essentially that would put their vote in, right? And so I got enough votes to where they came out with like a weekly ranking for, I think like a month. And the first week I was number 1 around the world. Top 20, I was there.
Dang.
And once you made the final cut, because they came out with like weekly updates of like who's ranked and whatnot. Once you made that final cut and you were within the top 20, that's when you were able to gain that New Balance scholarship or sponsorship. So basically from that point forward, I got in and every month they would just send me like huge boxes of like cleats, backpacks, socks, like workout clothes and all that. It was super cool. Yeah. So that's probably like one of the things it's just a long time. Yeah. Highlights that for me playing a sport, that definitely was a huge thing.
Dang,
so
you got NILs before NILs.
Facts.
I got a question for him. Remember?
Hold on.
Okay. And then I got one more.
I ain't never wore New Balance, but you was Jamal Murray, Kawhi Leonard, Cooper Flag, god dang. All them, huh?
I was them before they even became a thing with New Balance.
Bro, I just seen a commercial with Cooper Flag on it just yesterday at the gym.
Yeah, man.
That's fire.
I know. Dude, New Balances, they're comfortable.
Yeah,
man.
I want some.
I ain't never had a pair.
And they're expensive now too because people started wearing them again and now they're expensive. So it's like,
yeah, they're trendy.
So what's your question? Because I don't got time for this.
All right. I know. What time is it?
Yeah, we have 53.
Okay. Andre.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Would you ever audition for Love is Blind?
Love is Blind.
Yeah, I would.
Told you.
I told you.
Every time we watch that show.
Yeah.
Every season we're trying to get to. Every time
You just gonna tell everybody I watch Love is Blind?
Y'all know you watch Love is Blind too, because I see y'all talking about it. Every time I'm like, dang, I could see Andre on here.
I feel
like you're a romantic.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, a lot of them, I don't know who they be picking, but they be just picking people that have a lot of followers and all that and don't have a lot of I feel like they're all the same.
Yeah,
and
it's getting
I don't know, they're not genuine. I don't watch the show like week in, week out, but I've seen clips and I've actually seen episodes before. And I'm like, what is this?
When you're from certain places, a lot of them are the same. Like Minnesota.
Yeah, like the Minnesota one, that one was
like a lot of them were they were very similar.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of them are just in it for the fame, which obviously they are.
Yeah.
And whatnot. But I mean, I don't know.
Would you do it for real love or?
I would do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Fame?
I would do it for the actual genuine, like looking for companionship and whatnot. I don't care about fame.
You're out here trying to get companions.
I don't care about fame.
You should audition.
I should. I actually put in the
I'm gonna be watching with my feet up. He lying.
He's gonna be
that
too.
Is not
I know,
true.
with the dang shoes on
Man,
the couch.
this fool Andre got his feet on the couch sitting like that. Hey, Andre sit crazy, bro. He came in the shop one day and sat like a first grader, bro. It was crazy.
Crisscross applesauce.
You know, like it's just like those.
insane.
You know, where you sit, you're just comfortable. It's like one of those things, man. But no, I'd be on it, bro, for real. Because I actually put in, what was it, a couple years ago? I put in an application to be on the what is it, the Bachelor or the Bachelorette or whatever. Yeah. What if it's the Bachelorette? Is it the one where the girl
man.
or it's the man and then there's a whole bunch of women?
A bunch of women.
Okay. So I put in for that. I never heard anything back.
I'm telling you right now, I dare you
put it in.
Yeah.
Put the application in, and
But not right now.
Right now.
Like,
Nah.
yeah.
Nah.
Focus on what you're doing.
I
but-
wouldn't make it through Love is Blind.
yeah,
Because if they
Yeah.
open up them doors and I said,
That's why it's called Love is Blind.
yeah, because you blind.
I know.
I mean,
bet.
yeah, but
I keep telling them this. If
I
you
feel
were
like
blind, you
looks
wouldn't know what I
matter
look like.
somewhat, right?
But if you were blind, it wouldn't matter.
I'm not
That's
blind
love.
though. I can see.
Man, you got glasses on. You blind.
You feel me?
But that's love. When you can't, it's all about.
Facts. Blind dating.
That's the problem. That's why
Come
people
on,
cheat.
man.
Facts.
That's
But
why
then again, people
cheat.
emotionally cheat too. So.
I do. I do those shit.
You
I
do cheat.
No, man. I do the show, man, for sure.
should.
I should do it, honestly. But I be on Big Brother, for sure.
The heck is that?
I've
You know
heard
what
about
Big
that.
Brother?
You too deep in TV.
Man, no, my mom used to watch that show all the time.
Exactly.
I've heard about it, but I don't.
And the
I've
You
never
Survivor?
watched
watching
it.
Lifetime shows?
Nah, not like that.
What's wrong with Lifetime shows?
But I would go on there. Yeah.
Lifetime is America's novelas.
Facts. Facts.
I mean, of course,
Nah.
we got sitcom soap operas and all that, General Hospital, but Lifetime will
one
get
thing,
you
man.
crazy. It'll mess you up,
Those are
but
the
it'll
best
also be
movies.
some fire.
The Young and the Restless, man.
Yep.
Daytime
old.
TV.
You
Crazy.
old.
Price is Right.
Price is Right. Hey, bro, my grandma had a TV.
Yeah.
It was like this big, bro. In the kitchen. It was the oldest TV I ever seen in my
I could
life.
see her watching that.
And it was my great grandma.
Oh.
It was in her kitchen, like above one of the shelves, and it would just play Price is Right all day.
Man.
It's like the echo
All you hear,
now.
da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah,
Bro, Price is Right
Price
is a good
is
show.
Right.
Shoot.
It had the old white dude. What's his name?
He died.
Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Bob Barker.
He died, man. He lived to like what, 90 something?
Yeah. 92
That's
or
crazy,
something.
bro. He was
Yeah.
old my whole life.
No, facts. He was.
My entire life, he was old. He had gray hair. I never seen him without gray
Yep.
hair.
See, people, kids nowadays, they don't have the childhood that we had. I don't think
No.
it's different, but it's like
It's not the
there's
same.
something different about our upbringing. I feel like
Bro, they never gonna
Family
see
Matters, Full
VHS.
House.
They never gonna see none of the sitcoms.
Mm.
They probably don't know Ludacris was a rapper.
Facts.
Like it's things that
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how
and
many
Erika
people,
lived through some crazy stuff.
You know how many
before us.
people don't know that Dance with Ashley and Will Smith, where it's from?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They
From Fresh
literally
Prince?
don't
Yeah, the
get
one that's
it.
going
That's
viral right
crazy.
Yeah,
now.
they don't get it.
I'm just
that's
like, y'all just be
crazy.
picking up anything on TikTok.
Bro, they doing TikTok dances to songs that already got to dance.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Andre, you got to get on there. Hey,
What?
one time Andre was on TikTok dancing. All I seen was "Ba-ya-ya." He was shaking
Because
hips,
I can dance.
boy. That boy was.
I got rhythm. I got
I
rhythm because
remember
I'm
seeing
Filipino.
you with your suits on.
Yep. When I was a counselor.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
You were making
That's
TikToks.
crazy.
Yep. Because you got to be professional.
Now you want to be professional?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all should hear Andre on the game. He is anything but professional, bro. I'm gonna say it. I'm a
That's
snitch.
different, man.
That different, man.
That's
you hear
different,
that? Nah,
man.
it's different.
I be doing it because screwing with y'all is fun, man. Making y'all uncomfortable is fun.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, I gotta listen
What's
to
wrong
that
with you?
every day.
Erika, you don't even
Oh
have a
my
headphone
God.
on, so you don't understand what we're responding
It
to.
doesn't matter. I can
Oh,
hear
no,
you
he's
responding to
crazy.
him.
All you hear is what? What?
All I can hear is you responding to him
Man.
every day.
If you're on my TikTok, you see clips.
I see
that
the
ain't
stream
even
clips.
nowhere near as bad as it gets. It's one I can't even post because it's so
Oh
crazy.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I went to post it. I said, nah. Yeah, you
It's
wild.
on your clips, your stream clips.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Facts.
Y'all are
Go to my
wild.
Twitch.
Yep.
But all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
that wraps up this
All
episode.
right.
You know, appreciate you coming
Thank you
through.
for
Appreciate
joining.
y'all
For
inviting
sure,
me
for
out.
sure.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
yes.
Follow us on we on Apple Podcast. We just posted today. We just posted our episodes
so go
today. So we on
share.
Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all that. Anywhere
on
you get your podcast, cause we official.
Share our videos,
You
y'all.
feel me? So subscribe, follow, all that. The video always gonna be on YouTube. So
Facts.
and that's it.
Until next time.
This is the Other Half Podcast. We appreciate y'all for listening, watching, whatever you doing. We out.
Peace.